Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that might sound a little scary at first, but don't worry, I'm going to break it down in a simple and practical way. We're going to be talking about forever chemicals, also known as PFAS, or polyfluoroalkyl substances. These chemicals are everywhere: non-stick pans, waterproof jackets, even some cosmetics. And the problem, they don't easily leave our bodies. But new research suggests something as simple as eating more oats could actually help flush them out. Yep, your morning oatmeal might be doing more than you think. So grab a snack, maybe even a bowl of oats, and let's get into it. So first, what exactly are PFAS? And why are scientists calling them those forever chemicals? PFAS are man-made chemicals that have been used for decades in things like non-stick cookware, food packaging, firefighting foam, waterproof clothing, and yes, even some makeup. The scary part is that they stick around both in the environment and in our bodies. Studies show that they can stay in us for anywhere from 2 to 8 years before they even start breaking down. That's why they're nicknamed forever chemicals. Now, health-wise, they're not great. Exposure has been linked to reduced fertility, high blood pressure in pregnant women, developmental delays in children, certain cancers like prostate, kidney, and testicular cancer, weakened immunity, hormone disruptions, and obesity. Pretty alarming, right? That's why researchers are scrambling to figure out how we can safely get rid of these chemicals once they're in our system. And here's where oats come in. Oats are full of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. If you've ever had oatmeal and noticed that kind of thick, creamy texture it gets, that's partly the beta-glucan at work. Beta-glucan is already well known for health benefits like lowering cholesterol, helping control blood sugar, supporting healthy weight, and acting as a prebiotic, which means it feeds your gut good bacteria. But now scientists are finding it might do something else, help our bodies detox by binding to toxins like PFAS and flushing them out. So how does this work? Think of beta-glucan like a sponge. When you eat it, it forms a gel-like substance in your digestive system. This gel then can trap cholesterol, sugars, and even unwanted chemicals like PFAS. And instead of letting those things re-enter your bloodstream, beta-glucan helps push them out your body through, you guessed it, your poop. Look at the research. Animal study. In early 2025, researchers tested this in mice. They gave some mice water contaminated with PFAS and then fed them either oat fiber or another type of fiber called inulin. After 6 weeks, the mice that got oat fiber had way less PFAS in their blood and tissues. They also had lower fat to body ratios and healthier liver function. Then the same research tried this in humans. They recruited 72 adult men, all with detectable levels of PFAS in their blood. 42 of them took 1 gram of beta-glucan supplement 3 times a day before meals for 4 weeks. The rest had a rice-based placebo. The results? The beta-glucan group showed about an 8% reduction in 2 major PFA chemicals. I will put them on the screen here. That may not sound huge, but remember, we're talking about stubborn chemicals that normally stick around for years. A noticeable drop in just 4 weeks is actually a big deal. So why are oats so powerful here? 2 main reasons. Gel trapping effect. So beta-glucan forms that gel in your gut, binding those PFAS and carrying them out in your stool. And a gut microbiome boost. Beta-glucan also acts as food for your good gut bacteria. A healthy microbiome is essential for your body's natural detox process. There's even early research showing that poor gut bacteria diversity might make PFAS exposure worse, especially in the kidneys. So strengthening your gut health with beta-glucan could be a double win. So now, if you're thinking, okay, I need more oats in my life, you're right. The easiest way is through oat bran, or regular oats. One brand highlighted in the research is Bran Pure Oat Bran, which contains a higher percentage of beta-glucan than typical products. But even your regular rolled oats or steel cut oats will give you a good amount. And remember, it's not just oatmeal. You can find beta-glucan in oat milk, oat bran muffins, and even some fiber supplements. And of course, let's make it tasty. Here's a quick oat bowl idea that's not just delicious, but also packed with detox supporting nutrients. So for your oatmeal power bowl, you want a half a cup of rolled oats, 1 cup of almond milk, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, and fresh blueberries or strawberries with a drizzle of honey or maple syrup. Just cook the oats with your milk until soft. Stir in the cinnamon and chia seeds and top with that fresh fruit. Super easy, super filling, and loaded with beta-glucan, antioxidants, and gut-friendly fiber. So here's the big takeaway. PFAS, these so-called forever chemicals, are hard to avoid and even harder to get rid of. But research shows that something as simple as adding more oats to your diet, thanks to their beta-glucan content, might help your body push some of those toxins out. It's still early science and more studies are needed, but it's an exciting step towards using everyday foods as natural detox tools. So maybe tomorrow morning when you're stirring that bowl of oatmeal, you can feel pretty good knowing you're not just fueling your body, you might also be giving it a little detox boost too. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Are you an oatmeal for breakfast type of person, or do you usually just skip it?